Intro in modern warfare, speed and armor alone aren't enough. You need something smarter, more tactical. Enter the M2A4 Bradley Infantry fighting vehicle, a battle-tested veteran reborn for the 21st century. It doesn't just carry troops, it dominates with guns, armor, and brains. Let's go! Inside the steel beast, America trusts to lead the charge. Segment 1: Bradley's legacy. The Bradley name has echoed through battlefields for over 4 decades. First introduced in the early 1980s, the M2 Bradley was created to carry infantry into the fight and provide covering fire, all while keeping pace with tanks like the Abrams. Over time, it evolved through A1, A2, and A3 variants. But battlefield threats have changed. Wides, drones, anti-tank missiles. That's why the U.S. Army launched the A4 upgrade, bringing this armored warrior into the modern age. Segment 2: What's new in the M2A4? So what makes the M2A4 different from previous versions? New high-performance power pack for greater speed and maneuverability, upgraded suspension and transmission for better off-road durability, advanced digital architecture, ready for battlefield networking, improved on board diagnostics, stronger armor kit options against IED and kinetic threats. These enhancements, the Bradley is more mobile, smarter, and more connected than ever before, and can keep up with the digitized pace of modern combat. Segment 3: Armament and Firepower. Let's talk about what this beast brings to a fight. 25mm M2 Bushmaster chain gun fires 200 rounds per minute, armor piercing and high explosive TOW anti-tank missile launcher, range over 750 meters, lethal against tanks, bunkers, and buildings. 7.62mm coaxial machine gun for close combat and soft targets, smoke grenade launchers for cover and concealment during engagements. This firepower allows the Bradley to lead assaults, hold choke points, and suppress enemy armor, all while dismounting troops into battle. Segment 4: Mobility and Protection. Despite being a heavily armored vehicle, the M2A4 Bradley isn't slow. Top speed, over 65 km/h, range, approx. 400-480 km, amphibious capability with kit reactive armor upgrades for extra protection. 6 fully equipped soldiers can dismount from the rear ramp under fire with added anti-IED features and a low silhouette. The M2A4 is harder to detect and tougher to destroy, a perfect blend of offense and defense. Segment 5: Battlefield Technology. The M2A4 isn't just muscle, it's intelligent. Fully integrated battlefield management system, BMS, thermal sights and day/night targeting, digital comms for real-time tactical updates, prepped for future upgrades like active protection systems, APS. In short, the M2A4 can see, shoot, and survive better, keeping crew and dismounts alive in fast-changing battle zones. Segment 6: Combat History. The Bradley has fought in Operation Desert Storm, Iraq War, Afghanistan, various NATO exercises in Europe. It has destroyed tanks, survived ambushes, and protected thousands of U.S. troops. With over 700 units built, it's a backbone of U.S. armored forces. The M2A4 upgrade is now being delivered to active units, making sure America's front-line infantry stays protected and deadly. Segment 7: M2A4 vs. Russian and Chinese IFV. How does the M2A4 compare with global rivals? Russia's BMP-3, faster but weaker armor and less advanced sensors. China's ZBD-04A, high firepower but less battlefield networking. Germany's Puma IFV, high-tech but more expensive and fewer units. It's the Bradley A4 strikes a balance of firepower, mobility, survivability, and cost, ideal for the U.S. Army's expeditionary warfare model. Segment 8: Future Proof Warfare. The M2A4 is not the end of the line, it's a stepping stone. Prepped for optionally manned capability, ready to integrate unmanned aerial drones, works alongside Abrams tanks, HIMARS, and Apache helicopters connected to the U.S. Army's Project Convergence and Joint ALDA, Main Command and Control JADC-2, whether in urban combat, open terrain, or joint operations. The M2A4 fits seamlessly into tomorrow's digital battlefield. Conclusion and outro: the M2A4 Bradley isn't just an upgrade, it's a rebirth. Faster, smarter, and tougher than ever before, it proves that American ground forces still rule the battlefield. As long as threats evolve, so will the machines that defend freedom, and the M2A4 is just getting started. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Bradley fighting vehicle, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe. Coming up next, the M270A2's battlefield brother, the HIMARS. Stay tuned, warriors.